Okay, Joan, I don't know where your question is.
It's
Oh, I
follows
see.
Zach's.
Yes, I think because you replied to it, so it knocked it
Yeah.
down. Okay.
Yeah.
So I see it says, so a client assessment question. I've developed an assessment to help potential clients assess which stage they're at in their own self-recovery journey after divorce. Great. It includes some additional questions about challenges, desires, and needs via 3 sections to respond to and prioritize. What might be the best place to put it and announce it? I'm also thinking about using it as a research tool so that I may hear what women who are going through this are feeling and thinking. Okay. Well, I'm in the same process. We're doing this at Marketing for Hippies. There's a number of options. I would say one, you could do Facebook ads for this. This can be an ad directly to this, but then it has to lead to something. But so to me, it might be like what we're thinking of is it might do an ad to the assessment and that kicks them to the starter kit, which then they're on my email list. And then there's a series of emails. So there's that. Um, And it can be in your starter kit if you create a starter kit, like part of it. It could
Yeah.
be it could
Yeah.
be one of the things you offer if you're interviewed or if you're doing signature workshops, before
Mm.
and or after that people fill it out. I mean, to me, this is one of these things, just put it everywhere, put it on your website. This could be and probably should be in a lot of places because it's going to help people locate themselves. And you get some market research out of it. You can
Mm.
learn. Yeah. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, was gonna put in the starter kit, which I'm just starting to work on. I was like, do I put it at the beginning or at the end? It was just one of my questions, but I suppose that depends on the layout. I just added it. I mean, I have to work on the subscribe piece, but I added it to welcome to new subscribers, like, hey, if you want to do this, here's you can take it. And then, and I thought, well, I might have a page on my website that has free resources, and this would be one of them.
Yeah, and I would say in the starter kit, I would probably put it near the top.
Okay.
Like before you do anything, take this quiz, and because you're going to learn some things, but this will help you sort of self-assess. I don't, it may depend on what level of education they need before taking it, but if they don't, I would just have
Okay.
them probably take it as one of the first things.
And then I was also going to off, it could be part of getting prepared for a coaching call with me or a discovery call.
Yes, totally, totally. The idea of doing some sort of self-assessment tool, I think, is very helpful. So for the 7 fundamentals that I showed you all earlier, that's what the assessment is. Like, where are you in the 7 fundamentals?
Mm.
What's strongest, what's weakest? And then based on your answers, here's what you do. Here's the next step that you take. That's the uh,
Mm.
that's the idea. Anything, because people often come to us. I mean, I think almost inherent in the initial island A for people is some level of confusion. It's almost always there because it's rarely that I'm struggling and I know why. And sometimes I need courage, might be that, but it's often I'm struggling and I don't know why I'm struggling. And that's why I'm struggling. So they don't know where to place themselves. They don't even know what criteria to use. And so when there's a diagnostic tool like this that's asking them the questions they never thought to ask and showing them the elements they never even considered and saying, aha, on this map, you're here, it's really helpful. So I would encourage everyone to think about it in your own work. Like if you have a map, a model, a Venn diagram, a pyramid, some elements that you know are important, and you can help people locate themselves really quickly and easily, it's great because part of it, what may happen is they realize, oh, I don't need you at all, which is great. No drama, no disappointment. They go find somebody else, or they may realize, oh, it's pretty rough. I need help. So, yeah.
Thank you. And just want to give a shout out to working with you. I think I've been in this 3 months now, and I've had a lot of material created, but it's helped me put so much together. So I'm sharing that for you and then for others.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I will say, if you join the membership, just expect in terms of the milestones that in the first part, it might just be a little overwhelming. And then you create a lot of material and it can take a while it's a bit of you kind of start and then oh God, there's so much content and I'm having new ideas, blah, 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 and it does come together. eventually, but there's a messy period almost always. But I mean, probably familiar with all of your work with your own clients. Okay. One Connected Life. Do you have any best practices for requesting or leveraging testimonials? Yeah, if you go to my website, just search the word testimonials and you'll see there's a blog post or two about it. So that's what I would say.